This is the Steamaster Apollo HP. It's a high pressure machine up to 1200 psi pressure, which is great for tile cleaning, or you can wind the pressure down for doing carpet cleaning and even wind it down further for upholstery cleaning. Now it's an auto fill and auto empty machine. So we can simply plug that in, connect that to the hot water laundry tap, or we can fill it first with buckets through there if we want. And that'll maintain the right height of water there. Here we have the vacuum recovery part. So that's the nice clear lid so the customer can see all the dirty water coming out of their carpet or tiles. There's a filter basket there which catches a lot of the lint. Down inside here we have the auto pump out machine. So there's a pump sitting right there. You can't see it, but I can. And here we have this, which is a little ball valve which, in case it happens to overfill, it'll stop the water going down through the vacuum pump. That sits on there. Now, I'll show you a few other features on this machine. It has the built-in heater. So this will heat the water while you're getting everything else ready. So you might want to plug the machine in first, and I'll just show you that. This machine is quite powerful, so it actually needs two power cords. One plugs in there, and the other one plugs in there. So this plug, you need to probably plug it into a kitchen power point. The other one, make sure it's in another section of the house, like a laundry. If you plug them both into the one power point, you'll end up tripping circuit breakers. It's quite a powerful machine. So, righto. Power's on. While I'm here, I'll just show you this. Here we can actually plug in an extra vacuum booster. If you want to run extra lengths of hose to get further away from the machine or up 2 floors on a high-rise or something like that, you can do it with this machine just simply by plugging in the booster pack into that outlet port there. Righto. Around here we've got the reset switch. We've got the waste pump that'll switch on the auto dump mechanism. There's the built-in heater that'll heat the water while you're getting everything else set up, and of course you've got your 3 switches there for your pressure pump for the high pressure water and your 2 vacuum motors there. Here we have an hour meter which will tell you how hard you've been working. Actually, it's there just to keep an eye on when services are due. You need to service machines regularly to keep them performing at their optimum. Okay, it's a hot water extraction machine, which means we're going to be cleaning carpet or tiles or upholstery. And how that works is, we've got the wand, which is the floor tool. Here we've got the 2 spray jets. So the water pressure comes in that little tiny pipe there, sprays down into the carpet, picks up the detergent that you've already put down on the carpet along with the soil and picks it up in through that vacuum chamber there. So that sits on the carpet like that. You squeeze the trigger, water pressure goes down, sprays down into the carpet, the water does a U-turn in the carpet, comes back up this pipe here, which is connected to the vacuum hose. And of course we need the high pressure line, so we simply pull that little flange back there and connect it onto the hose. That's ready to go. When we put the hose down, don't put it down onto the hose like that. That can weaken that fitting and eventually break that off. So whenever you put the wand down, just put it down upside down like that. Before we get started, we need to plug in this hose here. That simply screws onto the front there. Open the valve, and that will allow the wastewater to flow away through the pipe here. Now this is a one-way valve, stops water coming back. The pump won't operate without that being on there. That goes away to your laundry tub so that the dirty water goes away to the sewage outlet, toilet, or if necessary, even out onto the garden bed. Okay, we need to plug in the machine then. We plug that into there, that's the high pressure line out to the wand, and our vacuum hose comes up to there. Just before I do that, down here is the pressure adjustment. So we can adjust the pressure we can adjust the pressure using that knob there, and we can read the pressure on this gauge here. And what we want to do is, on tiles, we're going to need at least 1000 psi pressure. This machine has 1200 psi pressure available, so it can easily work for tile cleaning. We wind it down to around about 300 to 400 psi for doing carpets. If we've got it around about 300 psi, that's ideal on a short, thin carpet like this one, or if we've got a thicker carpet, we might need a little bit more pressure. We can also wind that right down to about 100 psi for doing upholstery. So it's quite a versatile machine. You can do carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, and right up to tile cleaning with this machine. Right, waste pump on, plug your vacuum hose in, and switch the switches on one at a time. Waste pump, pressure pump, Right, and when we finish we can disconnect all the hoses there. So we start by disconnecting. Now this one seems really tight for some reason. And I know what's wrong. We've still got pressure in the line. So now it's off. We've just got to depressurize, and that'll easily come off in our hands. And that off. Now here we have a dump valve. If you're not using the auto empty, which you can do if you want to, but it means you've got to dump it fairly regularly. So, but if you need to empty the last little bit of water out, just pull up on this valve and make sure you've got a bucket underneath there to catch the dirty water. So that's the features on the machine there. When we're finished, we clean out the filter. That's all done. Disconnect our hoses, turn that off at the laundry tap, disconnect that one, and unplug our 2 power cord. On here is a reset switch. Now say for instance something goes wrong with the machine, the pump's overloaded or something like that, that little switch will trip, and all you need to do is push that again and your machine should start up. Just check for why it might be overloaded, but generally speaking that's fine. Another little feature on this machine too is the wheel lock. That'll stop your machine moving about. Click it up like that and it's ready to move again.